It is very good question. Is eBay offering genuine ICEpower 125A6 amplifier boards? Today I have both modules available. One purchased directly from ICEpower for our project and other purchased in eBay for first test purposes some time ago. Let us take a closer look at both modules. To make it easier to distinguish units, I removed heatsink from eBay unit. It allows me to see MOSFET type as well. We will start our inspection from mains connector and go around the board in clockwise direction, switching between the units. During my story I will use following terms: eBay unit version 1, ICEpower original version 2. At the end of this video you will understand why. Let's start with version 1. You can see that auxiliary voltage is protected with overcurrent melting surface mount surges, and there are 3 large resistors connecting primary and secondary sides of the board. For version 2 we are missing large resistors. We can only guess function of those resistors. Once engineers kept soldering pads on the board, it may have some specific usage scenario. Pay attention to auxiliary voltage connectors. Surface mount surges are missing. Seems that engineers found solution how to protect auxiliary outputs in other way. And next, pay attention to quality control marks and printed information of the board. It is part of quality control process. You will not see those marks in board version 1. Those are small things indicating how detailed is quality control, where big part is keeping records of each series production history. Power bridge is mirrored for version 2 and version 1. For version 2, there are a number of quality control pass marks. When I discussed quality and warranty topics manufacturer, ICEpower explained the process. For 125A62 module, there are 24 different tests included in quality control process and marks on the board indicating series of passed steps. Version 1 is missing quality control marks. Let's take a look to other side of the board and inspect soldering quality. For version 1 is kind of average for consumer electronics. Soldering paste has melted ball shape. Connection surface is small. For version 2 board, soldering quality is exceptionally good, like for aerospace industry. For those who are not familiar with dual-side component board soldering process, short explanation. It consists of 3 steps. First, robots are placing components to printer circuit board component side, and it goes through reflow process to melt soldering paste. You have relatively large temperature and a time window to optimize the process. Any assembling services company is able to provide good soldering quality. After bottom side component robotic placement, you need a second reflow, where soldering temperature and time window is short and precise. Manufacturers try to minimize risks to avoid component overheat damage, shortening reflow process as much as possible. And it is making this ball-type soldering effect. If you compare version 1 and version 2, you can see that version 2 has very precise bottom-side soldering process in place. It may be important for mobile device designing. ICEpower 125A62 is passing vibration tests. You can see specs in board documentation. The last process is through-hole component soldering using coordinate soldering machine. This process has good quality for both units. In the picture you can see version 2 board input circuits. Engineers added buffer amplifier stage to make input impedance constant and easy to drive. Good modification. Version 1 is missing that. One more important difference. Version 1 board vias are not filled. Those are heavy-duty current areas where connection quality is critical. As you can see, version 2 board vias are filled with solder and has improved reliability. Let us summarize. In the market there are two versions. Version 1 is the first and reflects ICEpower documentation picture and probably still in production. This version is available in eBay. There is version 2.0 of this module with a new printed circuit layout and some improvements. This model is not available on eBay and you can purchase it only from manufacturer in volumes. Summarizing, what you have in eBay, you have version 1, seems original components and good quality, upside power MOSFETs, components, did not pass detailed quality control, there is no marks, still perfect sound, we tested, 10 units, everything is okay. What's new in version 2? New PCB layout, better thermal protection, removed thermal surges, better soldering quality, better capacitors from very good manufacturers, buffer stage added to input circuits, and very strong quality control marks. Both boards using smallest type of SMD components used in mass production. All around, both units are good. Is it safe to purchase boards from eBay? My judgment, yes. I tested 10 of them, but I should be honest, one board has nasty defect. After 15 minutes of heavy duty operation, it became noisy and I think reason was somewhere in the dead time circuit shoot through. eBay boards has been tested but not passed full test process. Is eBay unit price of $130 good? Yes it is. You cannot get version 2.0 board for this price, not even close. Can you build super unit from eBay boards? Yes you can, there is no issue with the sound quality. Are there higher risks to get bored with a problem? Yeah, there are. But in some ways this risk is worth the price you pay.